Today, I'm going to tell you a story from Once Upon a Time.
Oh, yay! I love stories written by Once Upon a Time.
Nay, Once Upon a Time isn't the author's name.
It's the timeline of the story, right? So many amazing tales come from a long, long time ago.
If they didn't happen so long ago, there wouldn't be much room for imagination.
Oh, a new listener. Welcome, welcome. The stories from our Twinkle Tales Club might not be as vibrant as Clown Nose Carson's, but
They are very, very romantic. Just like the name, Twinkle Tales.
Stars twinkle, like punctuation on a fairy tale's pages. What a romantic name. Hello, everyone. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Momo. We can't wait to hear your story.
hello, you two. We PCs were all born from clothes soaked with strong wishes, and my wish is to tell beautiful and nostalgic stories. Since we have some new guests today, I'll tell a story I've treasured for many, many years. Once upon a time, I had a very close friend. This friend was my most loyal listener and my exclusive accessories supplier. Whenever she went away, she'd always bring back all sorts of beautiful fabrics and trinkets for me. No matter how chaotic the world was, we always arranged fabric, planted thuddy squashes, and counted the stars in the night sky together. But one day, suddenly, she disappeared.
What? Why did she leave you, Miss Twinkle?
Because on that day, she was carried off by a bubble. Perhaps she had a very important mission, to find a way for all living creatures to be happy. She floated away on a soft bubble, flying and flying, far, far away. I heard her say, "Farewell, farewell." Then I watched her land on a rainbow-colored island. It was a place without sorrow, where countless clear bubbles floated in the air. I call that place Serenity Island.
Huh? Is that a puppy PC?
Wait, your bell.
Why is he in such a rush? Was he hurrying home?
That's weird. Nikki, it looked like he was staring right at you.
Is he trying to say something to me? Momo, let's follow him. At the very least, we need to return his bell.
拿到奇怪的铃铛，一个小巧的铃铛，奇怪的汪汪单品铃遗留下来的铃铛，小巧圆润，被擦拭得很干净。
You run way too fast.
Don't be afraid. You need some help?
He said, follow. What do you think it means?
Is it something to do with Serenity Island?
Wow! That's... is that a catapult seal?
It's rainbow-colored. I think he's waiting for us. Does he want us to look at the seal?
Looks like the puppy PC wants the rainbow seal to take us somewhere.
A sky full of bubbles. A rainbow-colored lake.
It's
来
just
到
like the story
了
Twinkle
泡
was
泡
telling
岛
us. I can't believe it really exists.
But where did that puppy PC go?
Looks like there's a village up ahead. Nikki, let's head over there and ask around.
What's our goal? To be Bubble Choir conductor. What do we need? Precision and rhythm. And how do we train? When catching bubbles, we must focus. That's not enough. Listen to me. Bubble bloom, flick of the wrist, catches them all. Conduct to the left, conduct to the right, and the wind will carry the tune. Just aim at the... Here, try those bubbles over there. Whoa, by the rainbow bubble bloom. Are you too...
Hello there. We're...
我们是人类和大
I'm
喵
Nikki, a human stylist. And this is my companion.
Not a cat, not a stylist. I'm the one and only Momo.
A living human? I've never seen one before. Humans have never been to Serenity Island before. This is as headline-worthy as the Bathing Bliss Festival being postponed. I should write this down now.
Bathing Bliss Festival? What's that?
It's the grandest festival on Serenity Island. It only happens when bubble blooms blossom. When they do, bubbles fill the sky, and PCs line up for a bath. The rainbow... There's a bathing contest for the village heads, and the bubble...
That sounds so fun.
Yeah. There's been a recent
Dirty thread disease?
It's very dangerous.
Huh? Nikki, that...
Oh yeah. We saw a
Outside, but we can't leave this place.
You can't leave?
But all the infected PC cases... Actually, I need to...
Hello， 大家好，我是 Kimi， 今天继续玩无限暖暖，现在要解这个泡泡岛的任务，那么我们就开始吧。
Reporting in, Tara. Bubble collection was a success. The bubbles are silky and smooth. Perfect cleansing lotion ingredients.
Well done. Once this old PC retires, you youngsters are...
Come on, Tara. Quit messing around. You've been talking about retiring for years.
Hey, don't be cheeky, Bootsy. If you all didn't insist on nominating me every time, I'd have stepped down ages ago. A human! An actual human!
Nikki, Momo, you're here! This is Tara, head of Silkville and the most formidable scrubbing champ on all of Serenity Island.
Tara, nice to meet you.
Whoa, scrubbing champ? That sounds impressive.
That's right. Back in my prime, no one on Serenity Island could outscrub me. Any PC who entered my bathhouse couldn't leave until their fabric was spotless, their threads smooth, and their colors vibrant. How about this? Why not hand Momo over to me? I'll scrub his front paws, then his back paws, his back, and his belly. Even his little toes and the tip of his tail will be spotless.
Ah, no thanks. I may not be a full cat, but I also really don't like baths.
Tara, you're going to scare a guest like that. Besides, didn't I just tell you? They have something important to ask you.
Yes, you're right. Business first, then. Business. About that puppy PC you've been looking for. I haven't seen him. Normally, all the village's infected PCs are given rainbow spring water therapy, and there haven't been any puppies among them.
Huh? Could he be from that weird group? The ones who refuse to bathe after getting infected. The somethings.
Hey, quit talking nonsense, Bootsy!
彩虹泉水疗法是什么？
That rainbow spring water therapy. Is it specially made to cure dirty thread disease?
That's right. Centuries ago, there was a massive outbreak of dirty thread disease. Nearly every resident of Serenity Island fell ill. Thankfully, the Guardian saved us. He left behind 2 nuggets of wisdom, one of which was rainbow spring water therapy.
The Silver Gale's gift, the source of the rainbow. Serenity Spring cleanses all contaminants.
Back then, the legendary Serenity Spring flowed with rainbow spring water, curing everyone and restoring peace to Serenity Island.
What an amazing story. So, can we speak to the PCs undergoing therapy? Maybe they know that infected puppy PC.
They're still in therapy. Once their fabric is fully restored, I'll definitely let you meet them and ask your questions. Yes. Anyway, my esteemed guests, as the saying goes, even the busiest PC needs a good scrub, and even urgent matters require rest to complete. I've prepared a Thuddy Squash cabin just for you. Bootsy, you're in charge of showing our guests around Soakville and ensuring they get a proper rest at the cabin.
Leave it to me. Nikki and Momo, you two follow me. You'll have a fun and relaxing time for sure. Everyone in Soakville lives in these Thuddy Squash cabins. Sit just outside your door, sunbathe, and enjoy a bubble bath. How about it? Sounds relaxing, right? Welcome to the Soakville Bathhouse, our favorite spot to relax and bathe. The bathhouse is run by Granny Bubbles. My friend Murmur works here too. Every time I see rainbow spring water, I think of the Guardian. According to the legend, the Guardian was a PC revered by all. He is brave and responsible. But after leaving behind those 2 nuggets of wisdom, no one knows where he went. Only some legends remain. I almost forgot to show you! Look at the highest place in the distance! That's High Stone Tree! There's another village on top of High Stone Tree called... Hey! Murmur! Over here! Oopsie. These are my new friends, Nikki the human and her companion Momo.
Hello there, Murmur.
Hello. Hang on. How come you're not at the Soakville Bathhouse, Murmur?
I had some personal matters, so I took the afternoon off. But don't worry, I put the cleaning brushes in neat rows and filled the cleansing lotion bottles all the way to the top.
And you scrubbed every PC nice and clean?
Yes, I made sure everything was ready before I left, so I could take off from work for a bit.
Are you okay, Murmur? You're acting strange today.
It's just, I promised Granny Bubbles. I promised her I'd hurry back because the bathhouse has so many guests lately. It needs more rainbow spring water and more hard-working PCs. I'm sorry. Bootsy, Nikki, Momo, I've got to go now. I need to get back to the bathhouse to help Granny Bubbles. Bye. Bye-bye. Have fun.
What in the... Murmur's acting so weird today.
Does Murmur always act like that?
She's completely different. Murmur doesn't normally talk that much, but today she met 2 complete strangers, a human and a Momo, and said over 5 whole sentences.
Murmur's normally a quiet PC? That really is surprising.
Yeah, she acted more like her old self just now. She used to always be a bit shy, but was eager to help others. But after that thing happened, Murmur has become more and more reserved.
And what
自
was
从那
that?
件事，
Well, a long time ago, before the Bathing Bliss Festival, there was a cave-in at the Steamville Crystal Salt Cavern. Unfortunately, Murmur was there and got trapped. She was missing for several days. We were all so worried. Luckily, she somehow made it back to the village on her own.
That's good. Thankfully, everything turned out okay.
Yeah, but the experience left Murmur shaken. Afterwards, she started talking about strange things. Everyone was a little put off. But I thought the strange things were fascinating, even if they were just hallucinations. I even asked if I could write them down, so I could turn them into a series of novels. But Murmur hasn't talked much since. Maybe she stopped because nobody believed her stories. After that, Murmur became less cheerful. She often went off alone to the guardian statue, hugging a whistle and staring vacantly. Sometimes she spent all day doing it.
Seems like it had a big impact on her.
Yeah, but it's okay. Murmur was really talkative just now. Maybe that's a sign she's starting to feel herself again. After that incident, Murmur became very interested in all sorts of legends. Stories about the Guardian and humans. Maybe she was excited about seeing a living human for the first time. I'm going to compile the stories you've told me and the Guardian legends I've already collected. Then I'll give them to Murmur. I'm sure that'll make her happy.
Great idea. In that case, let me tell you more stories about humans.
Here we are. This is the Thuddy Squash Cabin Terra prepared for you.
东东小屋，
She's not big on managing village affairs, but when something needs doing, she's super efficient.
All right, Nikki. We get to stay in a Thuddy Squash cabin.
What a cozy cabin. Thank you, Bootsy, and thank you, Tara.
You're the most special guest Soakville has had in centuries. You can rest here or explore the village as much as you like. Just don't wander too far. Leaving the village...
Huh? Is it dangerous outside Soakville?
Well, usually it's super peaceful, but the path leading to Steamville has been broken recently. And there's the dirty thread disease issue. Besides, Serenity Island hasn't always been so harmonious. A long time ago, during the Great Mending Era, there were a lot of injuries. Everyone had to work hard together to mend their terrifying wounds. Then came the dirty thread disease outbreak, which was truly awful. Without the Guardian's wisdom and the Silvergale's protection, I don't know how we would have gotten through it.
I didn't realize Serenity Island had such a tough past.
守护者，
This Guardian seems to be an extremely important PC.
Of course! According to the legend, he drove away a massive S-Ling that attacked Serenity Island, divided land for the villages, and even hosted the very first Bathing Bliss Festival.
That sounds like one busy PC.
Each version of the legend tells the story a little differently. When I was helping Murmur collect the stories, it was a real headache. Regardless of the version, he's always praised for his courage, and all the stories end the same way. After leaving his wisdom, the Guardian just mysteriously vanishes forever.
Earlier, Tara mentioned the Guardian left 2 nuggets of wisdom. What was the other one?
Ahem. The Guardian said, "Never set foot upon the misty peak, nor stir the Silvergale from his sleep." So on Serenity Island, the Misty Peak is strictly off limits. No one's allowed up there. The elders say it's because the sacred Silvergale lives up there. But some of my friends are in the PC Adventure Club. They think it's because there's an S-Ling that eats PCs! Whoa! Did I scare you? Don't worry, it's just a legend.
阿妙是在配合他吗？
All right, I've got to help move some bubble essence. That's a super important ingredient for the cleansing lotion. I'll also drop by the bathhouse to check on Murmur. You two get some rest.
我们有房子可以休息的。休息。
Nikki, do you want to look around some more?
Momo, let's take a rest. You came to Serenity Island too. Hey, your bell is still... Wait! Momo, wake up! That strange puppy PC is here. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Where's that puppy PC trying to lead us anyway?
He seems to know this place. He must be native to Serenity Island. But why have no other PCs seen him before? I think...
Tara, here again?
Ah, Granny Bubbles. Until the heart of spring is restored, I can't scrub a single PC.
Those infected PCs you sent over are fine, but you're the one stressing every day. Your fabric has gone all rough. Come by the bathhouse sometime for a proper soak.
Once I've sent all our infected PCs to Steamville, I'll definitely swing by. I'll let Macy handle all the stress for me.
You stubborn PC. Worried about everyone, but still acting like you don't want the responsibility. Fine, fine. I'm heading back to prepare for the Bathing Bliss Festival. Once you've sorted these issues, everyone will soak and scrub to their heart's content.
If only the Guardian was still... Holy cleansing lotion! What? How are you here? I mean, what nice weather tonight.
Sorry, Tara. We weren't trying to eavesdrop. We just happened to be passing by. We overheard you talking about sending the infected PCs to Steamville. Did something happen?
I can't hide this for much longer. I might as well tell you. The thing is, the Rainbow Spring therapy completely failed.
What?
Granny Bubbles and I just can't work out why the therapy that saved Serenity Island before is completely useless now. We scrubbed and scrubbed the infected PCs in rainbow spring water. I even used my best scrubbing techniques, but the contamination won't budge, not even a little. I have no choice but to send them to Steamville to try their crystal salt baths. It's made from a super concentrated crystallized essence of rainbow spring water. It just might work.
But the path to Steamville is cut off.
Yes, like a threadbare cloth scrubbed once too hard, a single tear is all it takes. Earlier, when you asked to talk to the infected PCs, I turned you down because I didn't want you to find out that the therapy wasn't working. I'm sorry for deceiving you.
We get it. You were only trying to avoid causing panic. What matters is the repair and getting the infected to Steamville.
We can help.
Ah, such a kind human and noble Momo. But the heart of spring's buds have been tainted with dark essence. We haven't even found the contamination source, let alone figured out how to purify it.
Purify? That's what Nikki does best.
I have a purification ability. Let me try.
Oh, honored guests! You're truly more valuable than aged cleansing lotion and bubbles. If you can resolve this issue, anything that Soakville can possibly offer is yours. I'll give you my title of scrubbing champ.
That's the most valuable thing here?
Such an important title shouldn't be given away so lightly. Don't worry. I, the purifying champ, will definitely solve this contamination problem. Speaking of which, we do have a small request. We ran into that puppy PC again earlier. Have you seen him anywhere?
Huh? Oh, no, I haven't. I asked the infected PCs for you earlier, and they also said they hadn't seen him. Wherever that puppy came from, it's even harder to figure out than my secret 18 scrubbing techniques.
So strange. But the most important thing now is resolving this Heart of Spring issue.
I'm counting on you. When morning arrives, I'll have Bootsy show you around. Hopefully, we can get this all sorted out.
Nikki, Momo, Tara told me everything. You can purify dark essence? That's incredible.
原来是进化大王了。
It would be great if you could fix the heart of the spring. I can't wait to find Auntie Jasmine and the others.
Is that a friend of yours from the village on High Stone Tree? I think it's called...
叫什么？布林村吗？
I remember. It's called Steamville. Steamville and Soakville. I think I figured out the naming strategy. Maybe I'll rename my hometown and say I'm from Nickyville.
Wow, what an amazing name. How about I include a character from Nickyville in my new novel? Someone with powerful purifications tales and a super cool...
Bootsy, do you enjoy writing stories?
That's right. If you ask me what the best thing on Serenity Island is, I'd say it's stories and friends.
So, is your favorite thing sharing stories with your friends?
That's right. Every now and then, my friends and I get together at the Bubbly Tales Club to share all kinds of stories. We planned to meet in Steamville this time with Ash, Murmur, and the others. But then the Heart of the Spring issue came up and it got postponed.
It sounds like such a fun event.
Da-da-da-da! It's my latest masterpiece, The Monster Who Refused to Bathe. A tale...
What a scary name! A PC that hates...
Because I said it before. Actually, I recently heard about a bunch of To avoid bathing, they formed a group and are hiding in the wilderness. Everyone thinks the dirty threat disease is causing them to hallucinate, making them act so oddly. People call them the rinse-free rebels.
因为生病，所以不洗澡。
I've been wanting to ask Tara about them to gather more story material. You two were there last time, remember?
Casey's refusing to bathe.
Exactly. If we ever...
Nikki, where's your...
Yeah, on it.
The Heart of Spring buds are scattered across the wilderness.
Wow, you're...
Lydia, ready? Nikki, Momo, these are the water quality monitors of Soapville, senior members of the PC Adventure Club, and my good friends, Frank and Stan.
Hello.
Wow, we have guests! A human, a big kitty, a human.
Hello, new friends with so many impressive titles.
You look identical, but you give off completely different vibes.
Huh? We're different? How? I think we're pretty much the same. Aren't we alike, Stan? How are we different?
Frankly, messing around like this just won't stand.
Fine, fine. You never play with me. Nikki, you three will, right? I got lots of stuff from the Rainbow Spring. Scraps of cloth, buttons, patches, hair clips, and scraps of cloth.
Wait, why were there so many things at the spring?
And you said scraps of cloth twice.
All right, Frank. Normally I'd totally play with you, but today we've got important...
Purify them? Great. It's spread to 4 places by the Guardian staff.
Order, severity.
Sorry. Since I
The buds are on stone trees. Stone trees are tall. Taller than you.
What?
Oh, are you saying the buds are high up on the stone trees?
Exactly. The stone trees in the wilderness are much taller than those around Soapville. Even we...
If floating isn't an option, then...
Spring blooms, of course. We can, whoosh, fly right up there with
涌
those.
泉流花，
I see. Fall.
步入村外。
There are many small spring blooms growing on the heart of spring's roots. When awakened, they shoot small water spouts, similar to those from the heart of spring
会
itself.
喷出水柱。
Master riding the spring bloom water spouts and you'll be able to reach higher...
Whoosh.
That plop.
No wonder you're a senior explorer in the PC...
Thank you. Now that we know this...
Be careful out there.
So many broken buildings. They've been abandoned for a long time, but you can still see traces of humans who lived here.
Nikki, over there! Are those traces from a battle?
Serenity Island. But what
这
happened?
种怪物
Look! There's a tree surrounded by Eslings! Nikki,
厉
let's
害
go， help him!
好多球，好多球球。这个地上又是什么东西啊？它要掉下去了。哎，它要长出来。
Just a little contamination. Piece of cake. Let's go find the next
是
one.
那种拼拼岩，它是岩石。它进化了。
Oh, wow! Humans live here in the old ruins? What a groundbreaking discovery! Humans islands can purify S-lings and are accompanied by round, chubby creatures. Would you...
我们住在这里啊。
That's right. I'm the human living in the shadows of Serenity Island. I never thought someone would find me. Mwahaha!
Nikki, don't scare that little piecey. Look, his threads are unraveling.
Sorry. Actually, Momo and I aren't from Serenity Island. We're here to help purify the contaminated buds.
Ah, I see. Looks like asking Granny Bubbles for leave from the bathhouse will...
Huh? Do you also...
Don't remind this great explorer about that boring job! Even my signature move, the Freddy Vortex. Only Tara was willing to try it. I grabbed her button. Boring job like that doesn't deserve the cool title of Soakville Spin Dry Specialist.
The PC Adventure Rankings. What's that?
Huh? You don't know? It's the classic rankings from the old ruins are clearly marked as begin...
We heard the bud contamination only started...
Oh, I see. A great explorer? More like a great excuse me. Once I've completed every chapter...
So, where is the top difficulty location?
That would be the legendary Forbidden Zone. Never set foot upon the misty peak, nor stir the...
I remember
在
Bootsy
上
saying
面。
this. The Guardian's second nugget of wisdom warns all PCs not to disturb the Silvergale's sweet dream.
Never set foot upon the yes. What? Only a...
Murmur said she's been to Misty Peak?
Murmur doesn't seem like one to... I don't believe it. If Murmur really if it were me, I'd already... Anyway, today's adventure ends here. There are human... Thank you...
要等他面具打掉，才能打得到他们。
Just a little contamination. Piece of cake. Let's go find the next one.
Holy one and only precious cleansing lotion! You're more agile than Bubbles and braver than Tara. Serenity Island's first ever bottle of 8-in-1 cleansing lotion must go to...
That's great! And the bud has recovered. No need to thank me.
Then, suddenly...
Can that even be?
It was my passion, but those S-legs were... Then, has luck...
That's so cool. Wait, Lulu.
Huh?
Oh no. Don't worry. I'll take... Wait.
彩虹泉水失效了。
Murmur, the rainbow spring water therapy...
What? No way!
Tara didn't share this with everyone. Also, Tara...
This is really...
No wonder. Granny also Nikki,
So, look.
Nikki, I trust you. Please.
他想去一个地方，他合一清洁路。
Just some contamination. Piece of cake. Nikki, Murmur seems very worried. Let's find her first before purifying the other buds.
Murmur, the PCs here are...
Nikki, Momo,
They're
rinse-free
rinse-free rebels.
Seems you've already...
But why are they refusing therapy?
Because... Did you know dirty thread disease?
I think I heard Bootsy and Ash talking about it before.
Right. The villagers dismissed... They refused the treatment because...
You believe them?
Yes. That's why...
Wait,
Yeah. Now that the rainbow... Nikki, you're the human... I'm afraid of...
I see.
劝劝大家，
Flying high. It turns out that I moved along with the wind.
Flying. Like bubbles flying high up into the air? How did you know? I love flying through the air with the bubbles. It's because I fly through the...
要是能有快不跟我讲讲话，就是最完美。什么意思？
I agree. Ever since I gained the ability to float, I've enjoyed drifting in the air. It's so relaxing and...
But Nikki, when you're floating, do you...
sometimes the scenery is just so beautiful. I didn't always know either, but now I understand. The mother of that family had a loud, lively voice. That wrench was... The father was quiet and reserved. But he was... What a love...
So, you...
That's right. Yes. It was only after getting this... It turns out that's why Those memories are truly beautiful. Really? I didn't want to forget, so... Great. Whenever...
Raise a puppy. I want to raise a puppy.
Huh? A puppy on Serenity Island?
PC? No, I mean an actual puppy. A fluffy... a human? And a big cat? Are you from...
But all the puppies we've...
They've all got owners. I used to have a puppy too. It was a big, soup...
Did that happen?
Maybe. Maybe not. But I know back then, I wasn't like I am now. I didn't have bubble blooms, bath brushes, or stones. I only raised that puppy. Every morning, when the sun was warm...
It was a beautiful...
But then it grew old and stopped rolling around. And
Yes. The people we love grow old. The meals they cook get...
I miss them.
Then you need to get the dirty thread disease treatment. If it gets worse...
Yeah, that's right! Taking care of a pet takes a lot of effort.
Oh, you're right. I have to... But I'm afraid that if I wash in the rainbow... Oh, that's a great idea.
Yes. Once I... Hoo-hoo.
Hoo-hoo. Yes, my name is...
Is it because you like owls? Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo.
No, it's really not. At first, I thought that was a long, long time ago. Recently, It was my mommy that always said...
So why did she...
It's because I'm very afraid of pain.
And it worked?
Yes, super.
Why don't you go back to
No. I can still remember. What does my mommy...
But your mother wouldn't want you to be in...
That's true. My mommy cares about...
Right.
No.
Yes. And once everyone is ready, let's go back...
Of course. Nikki, thanks to you, everyone has agreed to go back to the village for treatment. It's great.
No problem. Don't worry too much, Murmur. As long as we get everyone to Steamville in time, everything will be fine.
It's all my fault. I shouldn't have taken control and hidden it. I thought once everyone remembered enough, there'd still be time for a proper bath. But I never expected the rainbow spring water. It's all my fault.
Actually, after talking to the rinse-free rebels, I think I can understand your feelings. The fragments everyone remembers, even if they may just be hallucinations, really are beautiful and important. Think you must have been moved by these memories. Is that why you...
Yes. Maybe...
Is it about the collapse of the crypt?
Yeah. Back when it happened, I got lost. When I woke up, everything was
Did...
Yes. I remembered some images. Wait. That wasn't how it all began.
Then what did happen?
At first, I was in great pain. Along the way, there was war.
Murmur?
I'm fine. Back then, I was found by some people. I just knew that I could finally rest. I'm sorry, what I'm saying must sound so
Maybe a little. But these images must be very...
right. But what's different is,
That is strange.
once the heart of spring is restored, I'll go to...
That's a great idea.
We need to hurry and purify...
Thank you so much.
This statue. Is this the guardian that Bootsy and the others mentioned?
Everyone in Silkville admired him. I wonder what kind of past he had, and where he wound up.
Nikki, you should be village head. The heart of springs.
That's great! Oh,
Don't worry, Murmur already.
I can't believe...
I think it's just...
I know.
And now the chief. But after all,
Murmur did tell me a lot about the visions.
You're not from around.
Does Murmur think that's...
Murmur used to say,
having conflicting...
all right. The heart of
Bootsy, haven't you been wanting to take...
Yeah,
Granny Bubbles, the bathing. Yeah, being Bubble and Nikki, I have a favor.
Tara? Please.
The bud contamination issue has been... Thankfully, you're here now. Can I ask for you to help?
帮忙调查污染的来源。
Of course. For the...
It's my duty as...
But I do have a small favor to ask.
No problem. I've been thinking about the contamination source. Our village doesn't seem to have any clues, so we'll have...
The heart of spring...
Nikki, go wake it up.
人鱼汤又出来了。